it's all interconnected. So we'll go through it step by step. Now, before I start, let me just give you a little background. Unlike most of you, I was not really interested in healing, meditation, spiritual stuff. You know, I used to worship the Trinity. You know the Trinity? Me, myself, and I? Yeah, that Trinity. So only person I was interested in was myself. And interesting enough, life has a way of giving you a psychic slap to put you back on the spiritual path. In other words, certain not so pleasant things happen. So in 1988, my wife fell from about 14 feet straight on hard concrete. Now, if you look at a skeleton, again, I'm not a doctor, there's this hip thing with 2 holes. In her case, the right side separated. So the doctor had to pull it out with sandbags for over a week until it's even. And I asked the doctor, I said, Doc, how long will it take her for me to have ability to walk normally? He said, minimum 3.5 months. I said, not an option. He said, no, but there's nothing you can do. Now, it's interesting, I remember Tony talking something similar to this. Growing up, I learned one thing very important that has helped me handle obstacles in my life. And this is it. Life will give you what you're willing to settle for. If you say something's not an option, it's not an option. I won't settle. And that's when I started looking, and that's when I was in the Philippines then, and that's when I met my teacher. In the Asian tradition, we always honor our teacher because the teacher is a very important part of our spiritual evolution. You can do it the hard way, or you can learn from somebody who's been there. In fact, how many have practiced martial arts before? Alright, how do you call a teacher in Japanese? Sensei. Now, the word sensei, if you write it out in characters, the Japanese character is identical to the Chinese character. The only problem is, if you talk to anyone who speaks Chinese, sensei is xiansheng, meaning mister. But if you break it down, in Chinese, it actually means xian is first, sheng is born. In other words, the teacher is spiritually born ahead of you, made all the screw-ups, made all the mistakes that qualifies them to teach you. That's why when I sat in front of Tony, it hits me so hard because it reminds me of my teacher. Someone who has learned it, not just from book, but from actual experience and pain that qualifies them to teach us. So this is my teacher. Just want to make sure I honor my teacher always. And once we practice volcanic healing and Hatha yoga. Now, let's move on. Who wants inner peace? Obviously, right? Okay. The reason I decided to talk about inner peace more when I was talking to Tony is it's good to have a physical body, obviously. It's good to have finances, yes? Relationship, all that is great. But you can't take any of it with you. Right? You have $1 billion, you have everything there. Before you take your last breath, none that you take with you. In fact, you can even take your underwear. Even if it's Victoria's Secret. Okay. Anyway, here's the point. So, inner peace is something that is actually a byproduct of certain things happening within your energy. Now, the mistake most people make is this. They think they need to put something into your body to have inner peace. But in reality, it's the other way around. Inner peace is a result of taking stuff out. So, if you have someone who could sense or see the energy field, what you call lack of inner peace is due to inner noise. Okay, see if I remember the statistics correct. The average attention span of a person is about 15 to 18 seconds. Is that right? That's what I was told. By the way, I didn't finish the story, did I? It's very short. After I took the class with him and learned it, I did the technique on my wife for 2 weeks. She could walk. 5 weeks she could run. Here's the interesting part. You guys were going like this, oh yeah. I didn't do a single thing. She also an engineer by trade. I don't see it, I don't believe it. And there's the second part. I was a very devout Southern Baptist. Now try putting together Southern Baptist and an engineer and you're doing stuff with your hand and meditating. It was difficult. Yet, she improved. Now, I heard about autism earlier, and I just want to share this with some of you, or all of you. I was talking to Tony the other night, and I said, you know, Tony, and the reasons I have so much passion in what I do. When our second daughter was born, she was supposed to be normal. By the time she was 4 years old, we noticed there's no eye contact. She would play by herself, even with kids around. So my wife got concerned and decided to have her evaluated. Then they said she has autism, the mental capability of a year and a half. Now imagine how difficult it was for me. So when I told my teacher, he says, why didn't you tell me earlier? He said, I could have helped you. I said, Master, you know, it's difficult because I'm supposed to be a super great healer and I can't even fix my kid. He said, no, you tell me so we can find a solution. So to make a long story short, using the techniques that we do in pranic healing, after 6 years, we had her diagnosed again. The doctor said, and no, doctors don't use this word easily. Your daughter is cured. C-U-R-E-D. She's never attended special school. 3 years ago, she graduated middle school, exemplary student. She has lots of friends, her grades were higher than everybody else, and she comes home with attitude. She goes, Dad, I have friends coming over tonight. Could you please act normal? That's a big deal. You know, because normally they don't have connection. So anyway, my point is, the reason I have so much passion sharing this with you is because I've seen it in my life and I like to share that with you. Alright? Thank you. So, how do you have inner peace? There are many ways to do it. Some of you have done a form of Zen meditation where you sit down, close your eyes in front of a white wall and wait for your thoughts to disappear. Who's done that before? It works. But I haven't done it because it requires patience. Do not think of a pink elephant on roller skates. What do you do? Exactly. I don't want to think of the stress. I don't want to be angry with that jerk. What happens? You focus on it. You know why? Repeat after me. Energy follows where you put your attention to. Now watch. Go like this. Press and press. Okay, I'll make this as fast as I can. Alright. Go like this. Feels the same, yes? Repeat after me. I do not want to think of my left hand. I really don't want to think of my left hand. I really don't want to think of my left hand.
Anything about my left hand.
Okay, go like this. Which one has more sensation? Exactly. Energy moves towards where you put your attention to. So, that's it. How do you flush out? Is it echo or is it scalpel? There's a delay. It's not over here. So the question is, how do you flush out all this junk? There's an easier way to do it. It's something like this. Alright. For some of you, this might look a little strange, but some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you look at most spiritual pictures, you always see a light coming down the image of the picture of a saint. How many have seen that before? Here's the good news. They're not the only ones who have it. What you see on top of the head, that's called a spiritual cord. What is it? Spiritual cord. It's just like where spiritual current goes through. Now, guess what it's made of? Energy. If it's made of energy, what were you feeling between your hands?
Energy.
So if it's made of energy, you should be able to quantify it. Feel it and quantify it. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I was talking to Tom, he said, I want him to feel this. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So take a look. Here's what you're going to do with your partner. One sitting down, one standing up. The first technique you're going to do is you're going to put your hand on top of the person's head and see how much, if you can feel something like pouring into your hand. Afterwards, you're going to put two hands, one and the other one. It's like you're trying to feel how thick this pipe is. You don't have to believe anything, let's just have fun, try it, and see what happens. Interested? Okay, between you and the person next to you, would one of you stand up and stand the hand below one hand like this, palm up on top of their head. The person sitting down, I need your tongue on your palate. All right, the person standing up, could you move your hand away and then slowly move until your hand is above their head and pass it. Anyone feel a something when your hand is above? All right, now shake your hand. I need two hands like this. Ready? Both are above their head, just like the video. Repeat after me. Spiritual connection. Bring your hand out. Now slowly come in before the two hands intersect. See if you can feel a something. Alright, keep your hand there. The person sitting down, raise both hands for me. The person sitting down, raise both hands. Think of one person you love and just from your heart and your hands, fill them with loving energy. The person standing up, you just keep your hand there. Okay? The person sitting down, could you bless and feel love for 20 people? Imagine your family, friends, put them in front of you, fill them with loving energy. The person standing up, bring your hands out and come back in. Anybody notice anything change with the thickness of the pipe? Yeah. Narrower or wider?
Wider.
Okay, we're not done yet. The person sitting down, let's think of a country in need. Syria seems like they could use it, yeah? Okay, the person standing up, you just keep your hand there. The person sitting down, repeat after me. May every person in the whole country of Syria
be blessed
with peace,
be blessed
with love,
peace, love,
with healing.
May
the whole country be blessed with divine order.
May the whole country be blessed with divine order.
Okay, the person standing up, bring your hand out, come in. What happened to the pipe? Narrower or wider?
Wider.
And one last thing. The person sitting down, imagine the earth the size of a ball. Fill the earth with love. The person sitting down, repeat after me. May every person, every being, in the entire earth, be blessed with
unconditional love.
May all be blessed with inner peace.
May all be blessed
and
with
inner peace. May all beings be divinely blessed unconditionally.
Be divine and blessed.
The person standing up, bring your hand out. Come back in. What's happening to the size of the cord, the pipe? Narrower or wider?
Wider.
Okay. Have a seat, please. Let me explain. For the sake of time, we're not going to switch. We'll just talk about it.
Spiritual cord, huh?
Okay, wire that is connecting my microphone is a certain thickness. Yeah? Alright, obviously this is thicker, but my point is, in order to power up these LED screens, what would happen if you take this wire and use it to power these screens?
Hot.
It burns, it fries. Because you have too much current trying to go through a small pipe. Yes? Now, here's the interesting part. That cord on top of your head is also a pipe, but it's made of spiritual force. How many of you notice when you're so busy helping someone you love, you forget your own problems? Yes? Yes?
Yes.
If you're a mother, you can have back pain, headache, and everything else in between. If your kid is sick, those don't matter. In fact, at some point, by taking care of them, you feel good and you seem to improve. Yes?
Yes.
All right, now, so here's how it works. In this meditation we're going to do two things. Number one, we're going to stimulate our heart center. We're going to open up the crown so more spiritual force comes down. But instead of just blessing one person, which requires 1 unit of energy, you're going to allow yourself to be an instrument. A channel. A pipeline. To bring all these blessings to the entire earth. Are you with me so far? So when that happens, just imagine there are billions of people in the world who are suffering, or whatever, right? That energy has to squeeze through your pipe. So it forces it wide. Unlike an electrical wire, it forces it to become wide. Now here lies the secret. As that energy keeps pouring through you, the secret word is through. What is it? Through. As it goes through you, it drags your garbage out. Literally, as St. says, it is in giving that you receive. Right? Now,
Can you give them what it receives?
you have these energy centers. I don't have time to go through it, but all these energy centers basically absorb fresh life force. So they spin. Now, I know some of you have studied the 7 chakras and so on and so on. Anyway, if you study further, you'll notice you have at least 11. And at this point, again, we don't have time to cover it. But each one of them has a specific purpose. Now, look at me. Put your hand like this. And this is your heart center, in the center of your chest. Go like this. Say, my heart center. Keep your hand there. Now imagine someone you love in front of you. It could be your spouse, your children, parents. Now repeat after me, from my heart to yours. I shower you with love.
I shower you with love.
And much affection. Unconditionally. Anybody feel something on your palms? Yes. It's collapsing, it's expanding. Who can almost feel a temperature change? How would you describe it? A warm feeling, yes? All right, shake your hand. Now put your hand like this, just on top of your head. Say my crown center, my spiritual center. My spiritual heart. Now keep your hand there. Now imagine you're taking the time to go feed all these hungry people. You're taking the time to volunteer in homeless shelters. You're allowing yourself to be helpful to people you probably will never meet again. Anybody feel something on your crown? Who can feel a sensation? All right, put your hand down. So these energy centers have specific purposes. One of them that has to do with your finances is the one at the base of the spine. When I hire employees, after I go through their resume and we interview them, let's say we're down to 2 or 3, I was taught by my teacher that you check the level of their energy. If that one at the base of the spine is weak, you don't hire them. If you notice the heart is big, this is a loving person. Because those energy centers affect your entire personality. Okay, so if you want to know more, we'll give you a link to study more if you like. Now, this meditation we're going to do is short. It's called the meditation between hearts. Follow me, take your left hand, touch the center of your chest. Say human heart. Okay, your right hand, touch the top of your head. Say spiritual heart. Okay, now say human love. Universal love. Okay, good. So take a look at this video so you know how to do it. The way we're going to do this meditation, you're going to raise your hands, you're going to allow yourself to be an instrument to bless Mother Earth. Alright? You're going to bless Mother Earth with beautiful pink light. You remember the warm feeling we said you're feeling? That's pink. Then you're going to focus on the top of your head and bless Mother Earth with golden light. Okay? Now, do you notice anything happening with the size of the pipe? Alright. So, we put this together because you heard the saying, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Videos are worth millions. Alright. So, let's do it. Now, everybody follow me. Take your left hand, tap the center of your chest. Take your right hand, tap your crown. Put your hand like this. As we play the music, first imagine someone you love in front of you. Now fill them with love from your heart through your hands. Just say, from my heart to yours, I feel with so much love, so much affection, unconditionally. Just let it flow through them. Fill them with so much love. Now put your gentle attention to the top of your head. Imagine golden light from your crown flowing down through your hands. Fill them with beautiful, bright, glistening golden light. And just say, may you be blessed.
May you be blessed.
With inner peace.
Inner peace.
And divine love.
And divine love.
Now be with your heart and your hands again. We'll do what you saw in the video. Imagine the earth the size of a little ball in front of you. Feel the earth with so much love. The love you have for that person. feel it for everyone. We will use the universal prayer of St. Francis of Assisi. So just keep your tongue on your palate, just silently follow, silently. To the universal supreme God, the universal spirit, or whatever name you want to give our Creator. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere in the world, let me sow love. Bless your family, your friends. Think of the people you know who are in conflict. Fill them with beautiful pink light. Bless them with peace, and bless them with love. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Now think of some of the people that we have hurt. And just in your mind, just visualize them in front of you. And just say, I'm sorry. I've learned from my mistakes. I humbly ask for your forgiveness. Now imagine that you're looking at yourself. A lot of us beat ourselves up so badly. So imagine yourself in front of you. You say, I forgive you. As long as the lesson is learned, that is what counts. I'm at peace. Now think of some of the people, or all the people that have hurt us. Imagine them in front of you. Fill them with beautiful, loving pink light. And just in your mind, just follow me. Just say, we are all children of God. We are all growing and evolving. And evolution involves time, process, and lots of dumb mistakes. I've had my share of mistakes and learned from them. So can you. God's peace and love be with my soul. God's peace and love be with all of you. You are all completely forgiven. Go in peace. I release you. Now look at me gently, put your hand like this. Just say, I did. Just say like this. Just say, cut, I disconnect. Right? Keep your hands up. Let's continue. Fill the earth with beautiful pink light. Where there's doubt, faith, where there's despair, hope. You know, we are so blessed to be here. Think of all the people you know who are suffering from physical ailments, lost their jobs, unhealthy relationships. Imagine them in front of you, fill them with beautiful pink light. Just say, may you be blessed with hope and faith in a better life. So it is. Where there's darkness, light, sadness, joy. Can any of you feel your hands tingling? We are just the instruments. Fill the earth with peace, with love, with a spirit of forgiveness, with hope and faith, with light and joy. Say, so be it. Now, be aware of the love in your heart. Take a deep breath. Lift it up to the top of your head. Exhale. Again, be aware of the love in your heart. Take a deep breath. Lift it up to the top of your head. Exhale. And stay there. This time let that beautiful golden light from your crown flow down through your hands. Bless your family with golden light. The people you work with, the city you live in, the state, the country, just let the golden light envelop the entire earth. Now repeat after me with a loving voice. From the heart of all loving God, through my soul, through my entire being. May every person, every being in the entire earth be blessed with love and kindness. Let all be blessed with inner peace and inner healing. Let all be blessed unconditionally. So be it, so be it, and so it is. Be aware of the center of your chest, which is your heart center, and the crown at the same time. Both of them are blooming with so much golden light. Let that golden light pour down through your hands. Again, bless bless your family, your friends. Just let the loving golden light spread everywhere. Repeat after me. From the center of the heart of all-loving God, through my entire being, may every person and every being in the higher worlds, middle worlds, even the lower worlds, may all beings in every dimension be blessed with unconditional love and kindness. Let all be blessed with inner peace and inner healing. Let all be blessed with understanding, with harmony, goodwill, and the willingness to do good. May all be blessed. So be it. Now gently lower your hands on your lap. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. On top of your crown, imagine a beautiful golden candle flame. Now from your heart, inhale. Lift some loving energy from your heart up to the crown and into the flame. And just stay there. The golden light's getting brighter and brighter. Stay there. Just look at the golden flame. I'm going to chant Amen. Just listen to it. In between each Amen is a space, a silence. All you're going to do is allow your attention to slowly roll into that silence. Just listen to the word Amen. And stay there. Your awareness is now completely in that space. Stay there. Any sound, any noise you hear will just allow you to gently drift deeper and deeper into that silence. Just let go now. The silence. Meditate on that silence. Listen to my voice. As the music is playing, slowly move your fingers, move your toes, slowly and gently come back. Now raise your hands like this, we'll just finish this off. Slowly come back. Now, imagine all the people you love in front of you. Let's share this loving energy. Fill them all with golden light. Repeat after me. May all of you be blessed with good health, with happiness, with prosperity, and spirituality. Now aim your hands down like this. This is to help you get grounded, otherwise you guys will be floating out of here. Now, here's a simple way to do it. Imagine golden light pouring out of your hands to 10 feet below the earth. From the bottom of your feet, same thing, golden light. From the base of your spine, golden light. Now repeat after me. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Blessings be to Mother Earth. So be it, so be it, and so it is. Open your eyes. How do you feel? That moment of silence, the secret is the space in between. You see, if you say 1, 2, 3, 4, as fast as you can, be able to put your attention on it, even your stress out of your mind, you'll be able to experience peace. Even a negative person can experience peace. You know how they do it? Meditate on the silence in between each complaint. I apologize, I'll just make this quick. In your life, there has to be like your breathing. You inhale, the idea of inhaling is like you do your meditation and prayer. Exhale means you serve others. You've known people, they serve, they help other people, they get drained and tired. Because they keep exhaling. Then there's some people, I don't want to work deal with people, it's my own spiritual practice. At some point they quit. The secret is both. Now, what we do, just to give you an idea, we use this energy, not just for ourselves, now that we have it, we use it to put it on someone so their body's own healing ability is now enhanced with more spiritual fuel. So if you want to know more, we'll give you a link. You can download this same free meditation you did right now. Okay? Before you get too excited, it's something like this. When you do your spiritual practice or meditation, it's not something you kind of do now and then. If you make this a regimen, day in and day out, here are the benefits. Number one, okay, I'll just put it up here. Let me go back, huh? No, you're not focusing. Let me put this back. See it? All right. Look at me first. Here are the benefits. Number one, who experiences stillness or peace? Okay, that's the first benefit. All you have to do, if you're in a chaotic environment, all you have to do is go back to this time when you experience the stillness, and then with your eyes open, walk into that situation. Things could be exploding around you, and you have your center. Number two, how many notice when you're very, very positive, negative people don't like you? Yeah? Okay. So when you do your meditation, your energy vibrates high. So negative people, their negativity has nothing to stick to. You know Velcro, you need both sides. You see, it's when you engage, you open the door. The differences in frequency will attract the type of people and situations you like. Now, I'm doing this very quickly, so make sure that everything we've learned, you balance your material life and your spiritual life. So you have prosperity, you have love, you have all these things. At the same time, you have inner peace. And when it's time for us to go on to bigger and brighter things, you keep this with you. Okay? So to finish it off, my teacher said, the soul evolves by giving, not accumulating. Fantastic, isn't it? So, pick up your phones, go ahead and text it, and good idea to also take a photo. The free meditation is there. Alright? And the website has all the information. And we have classes, there's one coming up next week, and the following weekend, it's all there if it's something that you're interested in. At least we give you even a few moments of stillness and peace. Yes?
Yes.
Then I've done my job. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Give them a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, give them a round.